Hi there, welcome to my views and news. It's good to be with you. Warm welcome to all of you. Two main news stories in this live chat for you. I'll have a look at the topics after greeting you, the viewers who have commented so far, starting from A. A is the first one who commented today. Hope you're doing fine, A. Burjisiama, a regular participant and follower of my views and news live chats. Welcome, Burjisiama, son of Jacob here as well. Peace and love. First member who joined today is Peace and Love. Special welcome to you, Peace and Love. Oromia Jito says, welcome, Mr. Sajid. How are you, Oromia Jito? Yusuf Kabede says, hello. Revolution Time says, big up yourself, respect brother, watching you all the way from Jamaica. Interesting Revolution Time. For how long have you been in Jamaica? A says, hey Sajid, did you know Eritrea defeated Ethiopia in 30-year war, totally destroyed the Ethiopian army? I know a little what happened. I don't want to go deep into history, by the way. Mulune Tulasa says, hi, how are you, Mulune Tulasa? Son of Jacob says, I used to be Eritrea, Pearl of Red Sea. Oh, yeah, I remember that screen name, Eritrea, Pearl of Red Sea. Michael Kidan says, hi, Sajid. Nahom Architects from Addis Ababa says, hello. Bad sound quality, Yusuf is saying. Uh, can others confirm? I think the bad quality is due to poor internet connection. Problem is that on Eid days, internet becomes slow here. That is why I am starting late today, 30-minute late because of slow internet speed. Maybe that is the problem. Let me change the mic. Let me change the mic if you excuse me for a minute. Let's see if change of mic can. Should I change the mic or is it internet issue? Okay. I think it will get better. I am not sure about the quality of the other mic, but it will get better, I think, in a few minutes. It's most probably due to poor internet speed, I believe. No problem with the mic. Okay, I have this extra mic available here. If problem is Rom Ticha says it's from the mic, not internet. Okay, let me change the mic. It will take just a minute. Can you hear me now? Is it better now? Okay, so I have changed the wireless mic, and now I have I'm using the wire mic. Okay, so two main topics in today's live chat. Firstly, Oromo Liberation Army. Just a few minutes ago, made an announcement in response to Bati Orgasa's murder. What is this announcement about? What does OLA plan to do? And then in a video a few hours ago, Bati Urgeessa's immediate family members have been arrested. Some people still complaining about the quality of audio. Well, nothing wrong with the mic here. Maybe it's due to internet speed. Secondly, today the deadline given by Somalia to Ethiopia expired. And today Hassan Sheikh, Somalia's president, arrived in Nairobi, Kenya. Which deadline? What is the agenda of Hassan Sheikh's visit to Kenya? What is being discussed there? We have details for you in this live chat. Let's start from Oromia, viewers. Interesting twists and turns to Bati Orgasa's murder. Bati Orgasa, Oromo Liberation Front political wing head was found murdered in Mackay Town, in the outskirts of Mackay Town on Wednesday. He was abducted from hotel in the town, taken out of town, killed, several bullet wounds in his dead body, at least 6 bullet wounds, torture marks. He was found dead in the outskirts of Mackay Town. Tekim joined too, Yamasgan as well, Farabdi, Ismail, Lilu, Gamicho Virto, Doga Ilma, MIM, Diverse Presentation, Riyan Ali, Munimuni here as well. Orom Ticha Oromia, game over. Muni says, why don't you use a loudspeaker, a megaphone instead? I don't want to disturb your sleep because I heard you go to sleep watching my Views and News live chats. You start just commenting and then you go to sleep. So I don't want to disturb your sleep by using a megaphone. So the OLF leader was found murdered. Torture marks confirmed it was death, violent death. And after that, we saw that OLA accused the government. Oromia government rejected OLA's allegations. Bati's hometown mayor, Dilbo Orgasa, mayor of Mackay Town, pointed the finger at family. The family dispute could be the reason behind Bati's murder. Nothing happened yesterday. No family member was arrested. Bati was laid to rest, and after that, police took action. Police arrested Bati Orgasa's immediate family members. Milo Orgasa, Bati's sister, has been detained. Simbo Orgasa, Bati's brother, has also been detained. I think it was Melo or Simbo who accused government forces yesterday. They said government forces were chasing Bati Orgasa and they took him from the hotel. So, those who accuse security forces, they have been arrested. People say that, yeah, Tikam, some problem with the mic, I changed the mic, but still problem persists. It's due to maybe the internet speed. So, will this mystery be resolved or not? People say that when Hachalo was murdered, yeah, Ismail, I know, Ismail Hania's sons have been killed. I did a video, started a video on that Moni, 1500 OLA members, but we never know who these members are. Are they really OLA members or because thousands have been arrested in Oromia in the last few years. People suspected of having links with OLA being arrested, being trained. No one clearly knows, by the way, that who are these OLA members, where were they operating, how did they surrender. Family members arrested. OLA accusing the government saying OLA criticizing the matter. People say that when Hachalo was murdered, his brother was arrested. If I'm not wrong, he was put in prison. So that was a way of muddying the waters. The government wanted to muddy the waters. And same is happening now. That Bati Orgasa's murder investigation is not going to be impartial, transparent. By the way, Jawar said yesterday, he said that no impartial, transparent investigation will be conducted. So there is no point in calling for such investigation. Now, government critics are accusing the government. They say that government deliberately wants to hide the truth. It wants to protect the killers. Killers are from the government. That is why his family members have been arrested. It seems that we'll never really know who killed Bati Orgasa. Government's investigation won't be accepted by all quarters. I think that this investigation can be very transparent if government decides to make human rights organizations and maybe some other organizations as well part of investigation. Now, government is a party. It is being accused of being involved in this killing. There must be a third party monitoring the investigation. The party should be kept updated with the investigation. Obviously, investigation is conducted by investigators, by government people, government police. At least numerous organizations can be kept updated. Will the government make any attempt of making this investigation transparent? That remains to be seen. Let's see what Bati Urgeessa's brother and sister say. So in coming days, things will be clear. Before that, OLA made an announcement today. Oromo Liberation Army has called for start of closing of all businesses, suspension of traffic starting from Saturday. So after 48 hours, or you can say, after around 36 to 48 hours, OLA wants to start this strike. A few months ago, we saw a similar call for strike by the Oromo Liberation Army across Ethiopia, and that call led to some violent incidents too. When OLA stopped all traffic, it did not allow any markets to open. It carried out some attacks too on vehicles. I think bomb blasts happened in Nakamte. This time too, OLA will try to implement the call for strike starting from Saturday. OLA still accusing the government. Government, maybe it will try to wrap up the investigation if families involved. If Bati Urgeessa's family is involved, I think in the next 24 hours, you'll see big revelations from the investigators. Before Saturday's call, we might see government make some announcements about the identity of the killers. Let's see. If killers are not identified by Saturday, then you could see large scale, widespread strike implementation in the Oromia region. So we'll see what happens on Saturday. Saturday is crucial for Alamata too, because I did a video on that on Saturday, the Tigrayans living there are planning to hold a rally from Kokofto to Bittekalai. This is a counter rally. Amharas have been conducting rallies in Alamata, in Volkai, Thumera Sagade, opposing the zones coming under Tigray administration. Now it is Tigray's turn. They are calling for the return of IDPs, implementation of Pretoria deal, withdrawal of all non-ENDF forces, including the Eritrean military and Amhara forces. So let's see what happens. Saturday is crucial. Hopefully, we'll keep you updated. Shafo joined to welcome Shafo, a member. Jalmaru, a member, joined as well. Welcome Jalmaru. 2 members joined. Jamaskan, 3rd member. Mooney, 4th member. Peace and Love, 5th member. So special welcome to all of you. The Fox says, Sajid, Oromo blaming Amhara as always. Well, I don't think that any serious allegations against Amharas have been made by Oromos. Don't just cite comments by ordinary people, but I have not seen any single statement from any responsible organization or individual blaming Fano, blaming Amharas for the assassination of Bati Orgasa. All are accusing the government, Prosperity Party of Oromia, PM Abiy's government. If a few are commenting about alleged Amhara involvement, it's not Oromo position, I would say. I'm fine, Analyst, how are you? Yeah, Black Anarchic reacts. I agree, no one really believes that Fano was responsible. And there is no Fano there, by the way. Yeah, Lillo, I agree. No one has been held accountable. People kill in broad daylight. By the way, in Ishoa, this is 3rd high-profile killing. Oromo Abagada's Kareo elders were killed here in Ishoa, if I remember correctly. Then Orthodox monastery was attacked a few months ago here too. Orthodox priests were killed in Ishoa. 3rd assassination, I would say. The Kareo elders were killed by Oromian security forces. OLA was blamed for the death, for the killing of Orthodox Church bishops. OLA denied. Now, OLF leader killed, finger pointing ongoing. Yamaskan says, Sajid, in order for Ethiopia to be in peace, Oromia should split into 3 regions. If you split Oromia in 3 regions, They'll split Amhara as well. They'll split Amhara in Gojam, Gondar, Waghemra, Wollo, Shoa, Oromia Special Zone as well. Bivondema says, please buy a decent mic. I wish I could. Could you send me a mic, by the way? I remember once a viewer sent me a mic and some lights from the US. It was, I was so grateful that he sent that. I tried to get the items cleared by customs here in Pakistan, and I had to pay more than the actual cost of the mic and lights. Still, the items could not be cleared. I remember that experience. So I was grateful to that man who sent those items, but I could not get them. Here, I have bought some mics, wired mics too, and wireless mics as well, but I think the problem is related to poor internet connection, because on Eid, internet speed slows down. It happens. So we'll see tomorrow if it improves or not. Then maybe I'll look for some alternative. Okay, listen to the recording afterwards. Jalmaro says East Shoa is heavily contested. OLA has been making moves into the area, and due to its location, the government really does not want that. Mayosoa says, please stop the fabricated story that family members may be involved. Come on, I'm not saying that. I am not blaming family members. I am only telling you what is happening, what Mayor is saying. I'm talking about detention. I'm not blaming anyone. Let the investigators do their job. Let's see what they say. Let's wait a little, I think. Lilo says, Sajid, we are hearing talks ongoing between Amhara leaders and America about Volkite and I don't know. They met with Amhara regional government officials, met with US diplomatic staff in Addis Ababa a few weeks ago. I did a video on that. I don't know more than that. Now, Mamin is saying, you always say Somaliland as a region, but do you also consider Syria as Egypt's region? Well, I say Somaliland is self-declared country. Thank you, Jamasgan. I am not saying that it's a region. I say it's a self-declared country, internationally recognized as part of Somalia. That is what I say. I never say it's a recognized country. Now, Moni is accusing the OLA. No one has accused the OLA so far except Moni. Neither the family nor the Oromia regional government, mayor as well, no one accused the OLA so far. So Moni maybe has better sources. Thank you, Shafo. You keep me going. Let's talk about the second important development, viewers, which is from Kenya, but it's about Ethiopia. Around a week ago, more than a week ago, Somalia gave an ultimatum to Ethiopia. Somalia declared Ethiopian ambassador persona non grata. He was given 72 hours to leave the country. And Somalia announced the closure of Ethiopian consulates in Somaliland and Puntland. Ethiopia was told to close its consulates in Hargeisa, Somaliland, and Garowe, Puntland. After that, both Puntland and Somaliland governments issued statements rejecting the statement of Somalia's government. The statement from Mogadishu came after a meeting chaired by Hamza Abdi Bare, the Prime Minister. Now, the ultimatum, the deadline given by Somalia to Ethiopia for the closure of Ethiopian consulates expiring today. So far, Ethiopia has not closed its consulates in both Garowe and Hargeisa. What will Somalia do now? Before Somalia could take another step, Kenya is intervening. Today, Hassan Sheikh arrived in Nairobi, Kenya, on the invitation of William Ruto. Kenyan president invited Hassan Sheikh. And these minutes, I think Hassan Sheikh is in Kenya, talks ongoing. Reportedly, main item on the agenda is Ethiopia. Since the consulates, Ethiopian consulates, both in Garowe and Hargeisa are open, Somalia could take more steps which could really escalate bilateral tensions. Somalia could tell Ethiopian troops to leave its territory. Somalia could ban Ethiopian airlines, and some other actions could also be taken by Somalia. Kenya is intervening, and today's meeting is very crucial. We'll see what happens tomorrow. What will Hassan Sheikh do? Because yesterday we heard from Hassan Sheikh when he delivered a speech at a mosque in Mogadishu while he offered Eid al-Fitr prayer, and he said that Ethiopia is a threat to Somalia's sovereign territorial integrity, and that Somalia would not let even an inch of its land to be taken by any country, that Ethiopia was trying to annex Somalia's territories. So Hassan Sheikh reiterated Somalia's position, but he said that Somalia was not against talks or negotiations. So again, a strong message from Hassan Sheikh on Eid day to Ethiopia. After that, Kenya intervened. So we'll see in coming hours what happens. Will Kenya be able to de-escalate? That remains to be seen. By the way, what will Somalia do if Ethiopian consulates are not closed? What will Somalia do? Does it have any authority over Puntland and Somaliland? I don't think so. I don't think that Somalia, Mogadishu can intervene in Puntland and Somaliland, but it can resort to legal channels. It can mobilize legal channels, international legal channels against Ethiopian government for the closure of its consulates in these two zones. By the way, I did a video today about the use of Iranian drones by Sudanese military. Please do watch it. Iran intervening militarily in support of Sudanese military. That support is working. Sudanese military is back on track, regaining territories for more than a month. They have retaken large parts of Umedurman, parts of Bari, parts of Khartoum. They are carrying out offensive operations in Al Jazeera state as well. All that is because of new combat drones given by Iran to Sudanese military, Muhajir 6 Ababil drones are in operation. Once again, drones are changing the battlefield balance in a war. I have covered so many, I wouldn't say so many, but I have covered several wars in the last 3 years where drones proved to be deciding factor, starting from Libyan civil war, then Azerbaijan-Armenia war, Tigray war, and now here in Sudanese civil war too. In all these wars, by the way, drones of Middle Eastern countries played a key role. Turkish drones played a key role in Azerbaijan-Armenia war, in Libyan civil war, in Ethiopian civil war. Now Iranian drones are in operation in Sudan. Oh my God. We have drones and F-35 jets in Somalia. I think these drones, F-35, are property of the US, if I am not wrong. Lilo says, I did hear my vision news for 3 years every day and I'm your watcher. I will respect you. Thank you, Lilo. Now Raghe says, Sajid, we have many options that we Somalis can do, but just wait for it. Okay, I'm waiting, but which options? By the way, I believe that if Bati Orgasa's family is not involved in his death, Bati Urgeessa's murder is going to haunt the government for years. You'll see that. We could see insurgency intensify, anti-government sentiment intensify in the Oromia region. Oromia has been relatively peaceful if you compare Oromia and Tigray, Oromia and Amhara. But this murder, if family is not involved, is going to complicate the security situation. What type of message is going to be delivered, has been delivered rather, by the government through this murder to all the opposition parties, to OLA? Can or will they agree on any deal, any agreement with the government? Will they trust the government? Again, if I'm using the word if government is involved, then who will trust PM Abiy's government? Who will sign a peace deal with Abiy's government? Will OLA ever reach a deal with government? No. So that is why I'm saying that this Bati Urgeessa's murder is going to haunt the government. It will lead to deterioration of security situation in Oromia for years. But let's wait for the conclusion of the investigation. Tesfa says Korenagenia killed him, the death squad in the Oromia region. Thank you, Jabir. Somalia has no drones. Someone is saying, oh, it has drones. It has TB2s. I think Turkey gave it to Somalia. It does not have definitely any F-35. I'll do a video on Fano's activities in coming hours. Imaskan. I want to follow the developments related to Bati Orgasa's murder. Why? Because when Hachalo was murdered, uh, the investigation became controversial and we never knew what really happened. So we don't know what will happen now, but I want to cover all the developments related to Bati Orgasa's murder so that viewers are updated. We don't want to rely on rumors, but we will share the developments happening with you so that you can form your opinions. But I would request you, please don't make up your mind about the identity of perpetrators. Let's wait. Let's join the pieces. Let's wait for the investigation. I think we'll hear from human rights organizations too. So let's wait a little before finalizing your judgments. Yeah, a Turkish drone strike on March 19 killed civilians. It is a drone strike, not air strike, I believe. I mean, drones were used, not airplanes. With 37 minutes have passed, I think we should end the live chat session. Saturday is crucial. We'll see strike, businesses, closure of businesses in Oromia. But Friday could be more crucial, I think. Why? Because government might try to disclose the identity of the killers on Friday. If the identity is disclosed, it will be difficult for OLA to rally support for Saturday's strike and ban on traffic movement. So we'll see what happens on Saturday. What did you eat to break your last fasting? I think I had pakoras. We here in Pakistan we have pakoras and dates, fruit, milk, etc. Little bit of chicken too, with chapati, bread. What is kifto? Liz joined too from Tigray. Agonafe. Sajid ignored all my comments today. I did not read your comments. This is the first one I read. Farabdi says Somalia will have the biggest economy in Africa in the next 10 years. Okay, okay. You have every right to express your views, but please give a reason as well so that we can understand. Why do you say that? What is the reason? Let's end the live chat today. Muni, I'll have to cut you short. You are quick to welcome Liz. I think we should go now. 39 minutes have passed. Tomorrow I'll be back. Then we can resume the interaction. Thank you. Bilal Moshe joined too late, little late. We can resume the interaction tomorrow. Thank you for watching the live chat session. It was good to be with you. Stay blessed, stay safe. Till tomorrow. Bye bye.